signed into my account, and you can see here my Prezis. I'm on the section which we call Your Prezis, and you can see my different Prezis here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to create a new one from a template that is already a pre-built animation. So it's already created. You simply add in the text, and the reason I'm going to do that is that it will make it easy to understand how Prezis work. So I'm going to click on New Prezi here and open up the tab to choose one of the templates, and there are lots of different templates that you can work with, and it's actually a really good way of starting anyway. And so later on we will come back and look at how to actually use these templates. Now what I'll do is I'll choose a kind of quite simple one just to make the point clear. So I'm going to click on this one here, and we're going to use this one. So we click on choose, and this is now going to open up into the editing window. Now straight away what happens is people start thinking of this part here as kind of like the slides in PowerPoint. In fact, they're not. What you actually see, if we click here at the top and make sure we click on the outside, is this is the whole. This is the canvas, and this is the whole of the animation. And what this is here is actually the animation path. What we do with a Prezi is that we kind of start with an empty canvas and begin to throw things onto the canvas that we're thinking about, ideas, pictures, videos, and then we link them all together, and then we can run it as an animation. So the starting point of Prezi really is this kind of idea of mind mapping, brainstorming, chucking up ideas, and then linking them all together. In the next video we're going to actually look at how this animation path would work. So as I said, what we see here is the animation path. What we see if we click here is the overall, what we call the canvas, where we've got this animation. And what we can do here is to start to click through and look at, that will be the first animation, and then it's going to move out again, and then it's going to come to the first topic, and then it's going to come to the next topic. That is the animation path. So what we see here is the actual animation path, and we can even click on edit path and look. If we click out, it's even going to be clearer to us and actually see the whole of that animation path as it's set out at the moment. So when you use a template, the animation path is already produced. Just going to click on that done, because I'm not going to change the animation path for now. So we're currently in an edit view, and you can actually move around the actual animation, the different animation paths by clicking from here on different parts of it as well. But generally what I do is use this just to come to the outside view, and then if I want to move to any specific part of the animation, then I just click directly on that to view that. Now when we've actually finished at creating our Prezi, then what we need to do is to click on, if we want to actually watch it and see exactly how it's going to look, then we need to click on the present button, and it will open up and start. Now I'm just going to put that down from full screen so that we can just see it together. And what happens now is that that's the first animation, that's the very start of it, and if I move on the arrow key, it kind of comes to this view, then it will move out, then it will move to the first one, and then it will move to the second one. And this is actually now presenting the Prezi. Obviously what we haven't done is to add any content in. And to come back to edit view, we can click on the escape button, and that will bring us back into edit view. So anytime you actually want to see what the Prezi will look like, you simply click on the present button, and you can actually view the Prezi either in full screen or in half mode. Now because I struggled so much with this myself at the beginning, thinking that this was like the individual slides in a PowerPoint presentation, I'm just going to exit by clicking here. You're going to close the window. Your Prezis are automatically saved, so even though I haven't added any content to this Prezi, it's actually already saved for me, and I can just come in here and if I want to edit the name of it and do various things. We'll come back to this later.